welcome to Boo Talk. My name's Brennan. I'm here with Aiir. How you doing today, Aiir?
I'm doing really good. How you doing?
Doing good. So we were just talking about, we were talking a little bit about cosplay, a little bit about, your former job working at Apple, a little bit about special effects makeup. Now you also do music though.
I do.
So when did you get into music, I guess? When did you start, and by get into, I mean, when did you start recording yourself?
Oh, when I started recording myself, I want to say maybe about six or 7 years ago.
Okay.
Like, seriously. I've always been, I'll reveal my age. I don't care. I'm so cute. I'm 30 years old. So that's why I'm 30 years old. That's why I'm cute, so I don't even care if you know. So I honestly started recording my very, very first song probably when I was 18. Okay. But I wasn't super in tune with my aura.
Yeah,
I was just like,
I was
just like, I'm just making music, it just sounds all right. And then I really got into it, I want to say about 7 years ago, honestly.
Okay, that's when you really were like, I'm doing this now.
Yes, where I was really like, okay, I got to learn how to put stuff out, and I got to learn how to like be consistent.
Now, how did you learn that you can sing? Because sometimes I think I can sing, but I know deep down that I can't. Because I'll sing to myself like while I'm in the shower, and I'm like, no, you can't do that. But like, did people tell you could sing? Was that it, or was it like
in the beginning? Yeah, people were in the beginning. I remember I got really sick and I was singing in the car. My mom was like, "Stop," and I was like, "Dang." I was like, "Am I that bad?" But then after I got over being sick, she was like, "Dang, girl." I was like, "Really?" She was like, "Yeah, you sounded real nice right now. I'm real nice." I'm like, "Okay." So as you get older, your vocal cords change up a little bit. So over the past couple of years, I'm like, "Dang, girl, who you think you is?"
Whenever I meet someone who can sing, I'm just blown away. I'm just like, if I could sing, I would sing everything.
Boy, I don't know how you can't sing in a shower. That's the best place to sing. It's got all the best acoustics. Popping back.
I'm more backup. I'm backup vocals.
Okay.
For the
he's the underbelly.
He's
the underbelly.
I'm supporting the artist. Because I can't do this. Because sometimes it cuts out and I hear myself and I go, "Shut up!" I tell myself, I'm like, "You got to stop."
Oh my God, it's not that bad. I promise you. I bet you if I heard you sing, it's not gonna be that bad.
Who, what influence do you have for your music? Like what other artists have influenced you?
Ooh, Left Eye. A lot of people, because I sing and / I don't consider myself like an MC, because an MC is a person you can freestyle. You're a mic controller. That's what it stands for. Me, I just feel like I just do it feels good. So I sing, but I also like rap a little bit. So I got a lot of my influence from like her name is Shanice. Okay. Way old school chick. Shanice, Left Eye, love her. A little bit of Lil' Kim, because I like the colorfulness that she be doing. If you look at what is it? I can't think of the song right now, but she just literally goes from blue wig to green wig to yellow wig to red wig. I'm like, I'm all about that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of the WAP music video. It was very colorful, and they had that crazy hallway. I loved it.
They did. I was like, they got all the females in here.
Yeah, no, that was a great song and video. They did a good job.
They did good. That. Shout out to Cardi B.
But I was listening to your song "Glow Up." I really enjoyed it.
You do.
I really liked the the beat and the tempo and the vibe to it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I don't know. I kept picturing it. I felt like a song that was almost meant to be in a movie.
Really?
Kind of felt like because it had like a real up tempo. Kind of felt like a character was getting going, like getting to do something. I don't know. That's just the vibe I kept feeling when listening to it.
It's like a phoenix out the ashes type deal. Like, cause that song, I really I write all my songs based off live things. So like the song itself is about like people really just like not loving, like showing me any love, and about my baby daddy because he's a punk. But that's why I'm like, my glow up really came from like he left me when I was pregnant. Because I have a 2.5-year-old daughter. So he left me when I was pregnant, and I don't carry well. So I didn't have no job, and my car had just got totaled. So it was just all bad, really bad. I just had my place. Yeah. And like as soon as I just put myself in tunnel vision, I was like, get a job. Just DoorDash right now. Don't have a car. How you gonna DoorDash? I had my kid's godfather, her former godfather. He let me borrow his Jeep to DoorDash until I ran into this shawarma place, and they were like, "You're really good at customer service." I was like, "I know, boo." And they're like, "You want to get hired?" I'm like, "Yes." So I went from there, and then I got hired into Apple, and then after I did Apple, now I got my new job, and I'm multifaceted.
Just always working.
Always working.
Always able to get the next opportunity.
Yes, I'm just tunnel vision.
That's such a good skill to have.
Thank you.
To be able to, able to just be doing something and then elevate to the next thing. And, you know, even with, like you said, you didn't have a car, but you were still able to, you know, resourceful.
For real, shoot, because I don't know what I was going to do. I was like, we won't just get evicted. I was like, no, that's not going to happen.
That's why I never understand when, like, I'm driving around, you know, and you see someone on, like, the side of the road, like, asking for money. I'm like,
go do something.
Like, just do anything.
Exactly. You can do anything. I was doing people hair. I was doing people makeup. I was doing choreography. I'm not going to mention this artist's name because I don't even kick it with her like that anymore. But I used to back up for an artist who was signed to Rock Nation.
Oh.
And, you know, I was just doing a lot. I was her choreographer and her backup dancer. And then have you ever heard of Tiffany Evans? Chick who did Promise Ring with Sierra?
I think so. That name sounds real familiar.
Cool. The Yes, I'll rock your promise ring. That chick?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So her, it was actually her cousin, Jarvis Evans, because I used to live in Atlanta when I was in school. Okay. I was backup dancing for him and making up his choreography too. So I just like tidbits here and there.
What were you going to school for?
Ooh, I was going to school to be a forensic pathologist. Ooh. Which I would have finished school had I not been in a really bad car accident from an ex-boyfriend who almost killed us by accident.
Goodness.
He didn't do it on purpose. He just got a call from his brother. He was like, I'm stranded. And then all of a sudden he was like, skirt into the pole. I'm like, yeah, that was real cute.
That's not the way to save your brother.
Right. I'm like, so now he just going to be stranded and then we almost died.
Now we're stranded and he's stranded.
You feel me? I don't know how we got that car to start back up, but we started that boy back up all messed up and got at least back to his crib. Goodness. And then it just went come back on. I mean, it got fixed down the line, but it was just like, you tripping, sir. We didn't even have to do all that.
So unnecessary. We could have waited to the next light and turned around.
You know, I'm like, you didn't have to crash into the media, sir. Dang.
So what is the forensic pathologist? What is that? Is that like you're investigating like dead bodies type thing?
Yeah, because at first I want to be a mortician.
Okay.
So, you know, morticians, you know, they just, hey, here's the body. You're going to do the makeup on the body. You're going to clean the body up. You know, if it's all crunched up, you know, you might not be able to show them at the funeral type deal, but you got to fix them up still. So I wanted to do that.
Unfold them if they're...
Yeah, I mean. He said unfold them like they just got crunched up and it's a wrap. Right, because you know they got that rigor mortis. Like, hey,
when they don't,
it's not happening.
Lay down.
It's so much better when they die laying down flat. That's the ones we prefer.
You be like, damn, your knees and your chest now.
Oh gosh, shit, I got 4 crunch ones today.
Stop it.
They had start designing the coffin. If all the coffins weren't so you were just laying down perfectly. Some coffins are like. Like
we gonna have to cremate this person right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We don't want to do cremation. You got to do cremation.
You got to cremate him. We can't spread him back out.
They won't lay down.
He won't lay down.
So does that ever? Because that's kind of I wouldn't say morbid, obviously, because you're not. I mean, I guess you know, you're working at a mortician is somewhat morbid, I guess. But like, do you ever bring that into your music? You know, I'm picturing like a relapse, like Eminem relapse.
I mean,
like.
I don't want to say that I do. I want to say maybe, you know, once the music pop off real good and we get to like Cardi B, Beyonce level, I'm going back to school because I'm still going to be cutting up on some people, literally. Literally.
Definitely needs to be like a Halloween album that you know.
Halloween album.
Like, I could see something, you know.
Keep giving me the ideas.
Like you just like, I don't know, just like, you know, I don't know, just like you working in a, you know, working as a mortician on Halloween night. I don't know. I could like. Yeah, I'm thinking,
like kind of cool though. That's what like.
You know, I don't mean like it's not like I don't think it's like a genre of music that's Halloween.
We're gonna have to pay you then for the video because you already low key set up the treatment for the video. Low key now.
It's like the Monster Mash, you know. Like no, I'm kidding. Like, you know.
You're so silly.
We did a music video one time, and they had the dancers were all in
that's cool.
all in gauze. Like
oh my gosh. Okay.
And it was pretty cool. My job on set was to stand there with a fire extinguisher.
Okay, I thought you were going to say a cue card.
No, because they were dancing around tiki torches with like the most flammable thing that you could, I guess, cover yourself in next to gasoline.
Yeah.
And I would tell people, I said, look, I'm here to put out the fire. I'm not here to prevent a fire.
I'm here to put it out.
Because if you go next to that flame,
you're going to be on fire,
You're going up. You're going up, you know? Like,
lit.
there was one woman, she was in a dress of gauze and just like spinning and going, and I was like...
She's going to be the main one spinning in fire.
I was like, I hope you know how to stop, drop, and roll. Because
I'm going to be able to spray the first half, but you're going to have to get that last part.
Do what you're doing now, but on the ground. Excellent.
Do what you're doing on the ground.
Perfect. No, I was just paranoid the whole time. But yeah, I was saying, what do you think about it? Does Glow Up have a music video? You know,
It is gonna have a music video down the line, yes, because that is. I'm not gonna call this song is kind of like my baby, but like I got other songs that I'm just like, I just gotta finish them. I mean, they're technically finished, but with the COVID going around, like shoot, my engineer he just like low key found out his daughter she had COVID, so I was like, dang, I gotta wait 2 weeks. Not to say it like that because that sounds like so bold.
For real, like come on, put your mask on. I want my song.
I'm like, dang, say your daughter with her mama. No, I was kidding.
Well, are you in quarantine or is she in quarantine?
Right, that's like, did you get tested? Look, I'm like, well, can I come back? So we just waiting on that. But Glow Up is definitely gonna have a music video. Like it's literally gonna be like a Freaky Friday type deal, but not like Freaky Friday where I'm switching bodies with somebody. Freaky Friday where it's like, ooh, you had glasses and your teeth was all crooked, and ooh, you lived in a motel, bitch. Ooh, you got a kid too. To ooh, I'm so glamorous and I know how to do this, and I upgraded my lifestyle. For real, I did upgrade my lifestyle.
Kind of like that. What's that like? The movie I remember it's not another teen movie, but like where they take like the ugly duckling and they make her the prom queen type thing.
Ooh, Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of it first. I like because she was I'm not gonna say she was a hot mess. She looked like a nerd.
That was also was that the one with Anne Hathaway?
Yeah,
I love that one. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little. When I was like 10, I was like somewhat embarrassed that I liked that movie so much.
Don't be embarrassed.
But like, I'm not any. Now I'm just like, it was a great movie. Bro. It was a fantastic movie. Like, just the idea of like suddenly just like, oh, you know that relative you never met, we're royalty. You know.
I would like for somebody to be like, hey, you know you a queen, right? I already knew that, boo. My crown is on my head, but what you mean? I got some land over there?
You mean like legally?
I got some land, right, legally.
Because that does sound nice.
You know?
There's a part of me, though, that would be like, imagine like being like, because you're just randomly born into, you don't know what you're going to, you don't know what life you're born into, but you wake up and you're just like, what am I? Oh, I'm the Queen of England? But, we don't have any power anymore? You know?
Whatever.
Like, that'd be like, I mean, obviously they still got it good. They still got it good, but it's just like, I want my subjects.
Y'all not going to be loyal to me? No.
No one's going to listen to me.
What if I
can't go to war?
Okay, that's all right. I just look cute over here.
Yeah, I'm just going to be up here in my crown.
My
crown. You can make some paintings of me later.
Right. Just put some murals of me on the wall, and I'll be fine.
So, are there, not even, I guess, artists, are there any, like, role models, I guess you have, like that you look up to, in maybe not even like whether they're famous or not famous, or like who?
Mama.
Your mama?
Yeah, definitely my mama. I mean, I'm not gonna say she wasn't always my role model. It's just that I've seen her come a long way. Like my mom, I look at her, I'm like, oh, you a boss B right now. I'm like, you got cake, honey, and you own your stuff. You got how many cars? You got a Benz? Like that's how you look. I'm like, Mom, you are really doing it. Like my mom is my role model. Like I really want to be halfway like my mom, because I'm a little I'm calling myself sophisticated ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I'm sophisticated. I can switch the ghetto off and then I can turn it on sometimes, or I can mesh it. See, my mom, she don't like any of that. So like when I'm talking to her, I can't be cursing. She don't like that. She'll be like, don't say shut the up. Say go to Shuttyville. I'm like, go to Shuttyville.
Well, she's got a suggestion, like
she'll be like,
go to I kind of like go to Shuttyville.
Well, that's all we say. I'm like, go to Shuttyville. Or at work, this lady, she is so cute. We don't curse, but she, I can tell she want to be like, you mother. And she'll be like, these flipping flapping. And so I'll be like, yeah, these flipping flapping flappers.
I almost like that better. Like if she comes with the same energy and you don't, you don't swear, but you use something else.
Right. It's still the same. And you're like, you flipping flapping, mother flapper. I'm spitting and stuff.
I kind of like. I used to, as a kid, would like, okay, what if I say it like I'm gonna swear, but I don't swear.
Shiitake mushrooms. I used to do that too. I'm like, shiitake mushrooms.
My favorite was when I watched. I watched Austin Powers, the third one, and it was boo frickety hoo.
Boo frickety hoo.
I was like,
oh my God, Austin Powers. He's like, oh, get in my belly.
Oh, that's a fantastic. Probably, honestly, I think Austin Powers got to be the best comedy trilogy, or comedies with sequels and everything. Like,
I know. I liked every single one of them. I was like, dude, I probably won't ever remember your name, but I'm always gonna remember him. Like Austin Powers, Mr. Evil, You just do it, sir. I'm all in.
They're great. I love it when they're spinning
I said
around.
Miss Eva, Dr. Evil.
The chairs like going crazy. I need an old priest and a young priest. The power of Christ compels you. And then he goes into this. Yeah.
Somebody get the freaking stick.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd do if I lost you. I'd probably move on after a week. He's like, would there be a week where it's just inconsolable?
I love you. I love you.
And then he sings the just the two of us.
Right. Oh my God. I'm gonna go home and watch it now.
And I honestly didn't realize, because I was just a kid when I watched him, and I didn't realize it until like I was watching the credits, probably the dozenth time I watched Goldmember, and it was like, wait a second, Mike Myers is all of these people.
Right.
I had no idea.
I'm like, he do a good. I'm like, who when they be transferring themselves with all these face, body, things. I'm like, y'all good. Y'all real good.
Yeah, and then he does the voices and everything, and just like I will say though, I also love I
love Gold.
The third one when they do the parody of the Jay-Z song of It's a Hard Knock Life.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what he was saying, but I know he was like,
here's the plan. You guys are going to start a riot, and we're going to walk out the front door. I've heard guys on crack who make more sense than you. Such a fantastic. I used to honestly just quote that in middle school. I would just quote that to my teacher.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Speaking of school, I remember the first grade. Now I knew what I wrote, but I think I was pissed at my teacher, and I don't remember why. But I remember specifically, I wrote on that paper, I said BFU. I'm like, and I look at it now, I'm like, what the hell was wrong with you? And she was like, what does this say? I'm like, plant you sit. Because there was a plant pot where I wrote it under. I'm like, plant you sit. Because I said F-U-B. I'm like, dang, why was that so bad? What she do to me?
She probably had it covered. You
I
weren't.
I was in the first grade. I'm like,
you weren't unreasonable at 6. There's no way.
Miss, whoever your name is, I'm sorry. Not because I forgot your name, because I was embarrassed.
I don't think I got in trouble a few times. I got in trouble when I was in kindergarten a lot, talking too much.
It'd be like that. Clown.
I used to get the. I used to get on the report card talkative.
Talkative.
That was the worst one. It was just like, because that was the worst. Report cards were the worst, because you had to take it home.
And you had to explain it to your mama why you talk so much.
You know what I mean? Like,
so you want to be class clown at school?
Like, what kind of
for
cruel
the third time this year.
punishment is that? Like, it's like making the criminal turn themselves in.
Like, here's my report card. Oh, you like to talk? I'll show you talking.
Well, I remember one time in 5th grade, I was like, I don't know if it was a report card or a progress report. It didn't matter. Either way, you were fucked. And I get it, and it wasn't. I don't think it was horrible, but it wasn't up to snuff. It wasn't what it was supposed to be.
Up to snuff.
So I was at school, and we had the last class, and I just was like acting like I was in a hurry, and I just like got up and I left on the desk, and I was just like, ooh, out we go. And I'm literally on the bus, just like,
breathe.
We're good. We're about to get
out. Like the cops are coming.
Like waiting, and the bus like starts, and I cheer, wait, stop, and I'm like, no, and it was like a friend of mine, just like, come, Brennan, you forgot this. And I was like, thanks.
You're amazing.
Wow, you're quick. Did you run here?
Did you run here? You got the jetpack on?
Yeah, just like, you just join the track team when we get to middle school.
Yeah.
Just but yeah, so. They had to turn it in, of course, and in hindsight, I'm like, why did you even give a shit? Like, they didn't even, like my parents they were just like mad for that day, and it was like that was it. I'm just like,
did you at least get good grades?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like C's. It was like a C or a D, like occasional D. I did bad in math. I hate math. Fuck math.
I love math.
Couldn't you like math?
I love math.
Really?
I love math.
This is what I hated math, because I would sit there. And I would because even with a calculator, I'd be like, all right, because even with multiple choice, I'd be like, do all the things, follow it, and I'd look down and be like, all right, the number that I've gotten are none of these numbers. Like, I'm nowhere near.
I was the type to cheat in the back of the math. But, okay, the answer's supposed to be 6. Now, how you get that?
Doesn't sound like you liked math. You just cheated the system.
No, I was really good at math. I just had to get the answer first, and I'm like, oh, that's how you get it.
I went the extra mile. I would blindfold myself and try to write the equation. No,
stop it.
Brennan, this doesn't make any sense.
I know, it's that new Kama Sutra gibberish I was telling you about.
And I never understood that. Show your work. I gotta prove to you. Like,
Right,
isn't the answer proof enough?
No, I hate it when they want it because I was super advanced, low key. I'm not gonna even front.
I was. You knew the back of the book.
No. But see, they were gonna skip me. I was in 7th grade. They were gonna actually skip me to the 9th grade because they're like, you don't need 8th grade. They're like, you're already like.
They about to Malcolm. I don't want to keep this. They about to Malcolm in the middle of you.
My mama wouldn't let me. She was like, I don't think you're mature enough. I was like, girl, you better let me skip and let me get on up out of here. It didn't happen. But they were like, okay, well, since your mom didn't let you skip, do you want to take 11th grade math? I was like, does that mean I won't have to take math for the rest of the year? They're like, no. I'm like, so how many years do I have to take it? They're like, all of them still. I'm like, go ahead and make it drop then. At this point.
I accidentally took an additional science class my senior year because I thought we were supposed to. And it was like, I don't know if it was like one. There was like two of the. It was like there was like 2 tough classes in the school, and it was like it was like one of them, and I was just like, son of a bitch. And I just spent the whole time goofing off, and my teacher was like, Brennan, can you like put an effort in on this chapter? And I was like,
on this chapter.
And she's like, can you try? I said, I'll try. So I was like, all right. So I'm like, all right. I pay attention for that little bit.
Right.
And then I got like, A pluses through that whole chapter. And she's like, you see
when
what
you
happened?
apply yourself.
And I was like, but I didn't enjoy myself.
But I didn't enjoy myself.
I didn't have fun. And then like I take the final exam, and she's like, how was it? I was like, it was fine. It was fine. She's like, thank you so much for putting in the effort you did. And like there were people in my class that were like, the try hard students who were like, who were like writing every note, studying at home, wanted to go into this, and like they didn't get a thank you.
They didn't get a thank you.
They didn't get
all you gotta do is
and be like, let you know who I
try.
am. The teacher looking at me.
But it wasn't like I was like, I wasn't ever like in class like, I wasn't like one of those kids who like struggled and like wanted to do better. It's like if I wasn't doing good, it was like I just don't want to do good. I just don't really want to do it.
I don't want to do it.
I thought about not doing it, and that felt so much better.
Stewie, no, watch what I can do. Oh no, I don't like it.
Yeah,
stop it.
Yeah, no. I used to like my father would tell me that like my he's like, Brennan, after I graduated, he's like, I never saw you come home with a book. He's like, but my sister didn't have a job in high school because she did cheer, but she also she'd come home 4 or 5 o'clock and be in her room studying.
That was me.
The whole night. Now, granted, she got a doctorate, and I went to film school.
What are you doing?
So that doesn't tell you, if they didn't see that coming,
I'm like, she got a doctorate.
My goal was like,
some Cheetos.
people should think I was like on like ADD medicine, like, because whenever they passed out the assignments, I was like, I just didn't want to take it home. I just don't want homework.
I feel you on that. I was the type of student though. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just take notes in here today. Okay, I'm gonna do the homework today. Okay, I'm gonna just go home today. Mom, what do you want me to do? Okay, I'm gonna just do this today. Like I was just trying to be laid back because my mom was just like, you have to go to college. I'm like, yeah, but we gonna waste some money if I wind up not liking it.
I've currently wasted money and
me too. I'm like, I
back slowly, very very slowly.
With this this COVID stuff, they're like, you ain't gotta pay till September, but I'm like, good, keep it in that good status though.
Yeah, I made the mistake and dropped out of that good status, and now I'm just like, keep me in that medium status.
Keep me in that medium.
Keep me in
status.
that working on it status while we're. I swear I'm doing it.
I swear I'm doing it. I got car insurance. Y'all ain't got car insurance. That's where the money going.
Yeah, I went to Central for a few years, but it wasn't for me. Racked up a nice cool 30 grand just to set aside and slowly.
Here y'all go. Here's 10 this month. Yep. I'm getting a
This
little spicy. Here's 50. I'm a little spicy on y'all.
Remember that time you lived in a small prison for 3 years?
Here you go. You got to pay it back now.
Yeah.
You had to pay for that.
That's how I described. That's how I was like, it looks like that's what my dorm room was like. I was like, it's like a colorful prison.
A colorful prison.
I mean, we had a couple rugs, but it was like cinder block walls though. Like,
oh my god.
That's not a good look. That's not a cool.
See, I was a little bougie, so I didn't have to really go through that part because the school I went to, they had where you can either go to the regular dorm rooms or you can go to the suites. Ooh. So we applied for the suites, and I was like, hold up. I'm like, this looked like a nice bedroom. And then my roommate never showed up. So I'm like, and I got her room too.
Oh, nice.
I was like, I'm just going to move her bed and put her mattress on top of mine. We just going to have 4 blocks of beds over here. And then this part of the room, that's going to be my living room.
There's a room down the hall. They lost a roommate, so they just took their beds and put them together. They had a queen size bed or whatever.
See, there was a wall between us, so I had to bring the beds over to the other side.
See, I don't know. I never. We had 2 rooms for 2 roommates each, and the center room with a bathroom. So there were rooms where everyone got their own room.
Right.
And a big ass. But they're like, it cost more money. I was like, there's more money to be spent.
Yeah, it costs more money when you want to.
Everything's more. The biggest mistake I made when I went to college was finding out that you could just put things on your student account.
Oh, you did that?
Oh yeah, I did that.
Yeah, I didn't
First
do that.
First weekend.
I didn't do that.
Bought a $400 pair of Beats headphones.
Oh my God.
I was like, so I just give you my ID and my school ID, and then I leave, and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got to pay us later.
And I was like, but that's for the summer to figure out.
Oh my God.
So there was a couple of summers where I was like, all right, what's my goal? Work so I can pay back
Work or go back to school.
It was work so I could pay off the money to make my schedule.
Oh my God. Right, because you couldn't get no schedule unless you didn't. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
How
So it'd be
annoying
like-
was that?
It was like when I finally decided to leave, it was a mixture of I wanted to leave and also like, can you pay back $2,000 in 2 weeks? Probably not.
No, y'all can get 50 though.
Probably not. No, yeah, would you?
What
That's
you
what
got?
I'm doing now. I'm like, would you take a cool, crisp $50 bill?
Right, it's got that regular face
It's
on it.
brand new. Look at this thing. Look at that. Look at that.
It's
Look at that
got,
serial
it
number.
ain't been crinkled up and it ain't ever
Look
been
at
in no
this. I think
stripper's
there
drawers
might be
either.
2 here stuck together. I'll throw that one in.
Right? Look, this is a clean 50. It ain't never been over to no stripper club. What you gonna do with that?
This hasn't been in any ass crack.
It's a clean one.
This one.
This
well,
is COVID free.
except for mine, of course. But yeah, as you
This
can,
is a dirty 50. Take that
maybe
back.
that's the one they would have taken. Of
That
like,
dirty
this is-
one?
Like this is the most disgusting. It's like that doesn't even look like the 5 is smeared off. It's just a 0.
I'm like, dang. This. Oh my God, Usher, you need to apologize to that stripper and get her all the money you would have thrown. Usher, I used to love you, and now I just don't know no more. You need to
But-
apologize.
But that's about does it for time, though. Where can the people find your music?
You guys can find my music on all of the music platforms: Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, all that. Just go on there and just type it in and listen to it. Okay.
Well, it's lovely having you on. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
we'll
having
definitely have to do this
me.
again.
Yay, yes, because you're cool.
And that was thank you. And that was Booth Talk, everyone. We'll see you next time.
What's happening? You were just okay
The
with it?
smell was so strong.
Why were they okay with
They
that?
took me to the room.
What?
They brought me there.
It's so weird.
It was so strong. The woman had gloves on,